Have you ever thought about what rush hour would be like under the sea? Imagine you late for your underwater office because a blue whale decided to take a nap right in the middle of the main current lane, blocking all the dolphin traffic. Again, this isn't some fantasy. This is Monday morning in the year 3075. Welcome to a world where humanity traded Wi-Fi for Wi-Fines. So, how did we get here? Picture this. The year is 3075, and Earth's surface, our ancestral home, has become completely uninhabitable. Centuries of pollution, climate change, and our own short-sightedness finally caught up with us. The air is toxic, the land is barren, and the sun is a hazy, distant memory. Humanity was on the brink of extinction, but evolution, or perhaps our own desperate ingenuity, took a bold, unexpected turn. We didn't look to the stars for a new home. We looked down into the deep blue that covers most of our planet. Through a marvel of bioengineering and accelerated evolution, we adapted. We developed gills that elegantly fluttered on the sides of our necks. Our hands and feet grew webbing, transforming us into graceful, efficient swimmers, and our lungs. They underwent the most radical change of all, reconfiguring themselves to filter precious oxygen directly from the water. We didn't just learn to survive underwater, we became part of it. Humanity packed its bags, said a final goodbye to the sky, and moved into the ocean. Our new world is a spectacle of shimmering light and silent wonder. We built magnificent cities nestled inside colossal, transparent coral domes. These aren't just structures, they're living organisms, pulsing with a soft, internal bioluminescence. Neon signs in 100 different languages flicker against the deep blue, advertising everything from kelp smoothies to submersible repair shops. Highways of controlled currents whisk us through towering kelp forests and past breathtaking underwater canyons. It's like living inside a permanent planet-sized aquarium. Daily life has, shall we say, changed a bit. Forget school buses. Kids now swim to school in synchronized groups, trying to dodge schools of angelfish that are just as chaotic and annoying as rush hour traffic on land. Your neighbors aren't the folks next door who mow their lawn too early on a Saturday. No, your neighbors are a curious family of stingrays who gracefully glide past your window every morning. They're lovely, but they never return the seaweed casserole dish you lent them last week. Getting around is an adventure. We ride trained dolphins and orcas like personal Ubers, their sleek bodies cutting through the water with breathtaking speed. Our old surfboards have evolved into subboards, high-tech platforms we ride through the currents, complete with waterproof bone conduction Spotify built right in, so we can listen to our favorite tunes without disturbing the marine life. The top hit right now, Deep Blue Serenade by the Electric Eels. But with this new life came new sacrifices. Fashion, as we knew it, is gone. When you're living hundreds of feet beneath the surface, couture just isn't practical. Everyone wears the same sleek, glowing wetsuit, customized with personal bioluminescent patterns that shimmer and change color with our moods. The makeup industry? Totally dead. The constant water pressure has made everyone's skin a little wrinkly and pruned, so we've all embraced a more natural look. Social media, however, is more alive than ever. The new big trend is taking bubble selfies, capturing the perfect shot as a single shimmering air bubble escapes your lips and floats towards the unseen surface. Influencers don't brag about sports cars or designer bags anymore. Now they show off their new multi-level coral mansions with panoramic views of the abyssal plain. Viral challenges have gotten a lot safer, in a weird way. The latest one? Hold your breath for as long as you can for fun. Oh wait, you can't actually die from that anymore. Even our comfort food has adapted. McDonald's went through a major rebranding and is now known as McCorals. Their best seller is, of course, the McFish. And let me tell you, it's fresh. So fresh, in fact, that it was probably part of that argument you had with a territorial grouper on your way to work this morning. Perhaps the most profound change has been to our belief systems. With no sky to look up to, we began to worship something else, something that governs our new lives, the AquaNet. It's the name we've given to the mysterious, all-encompassing network of currents and energy fields that connects our cities and, more importantly, controls all our underwater Wi-Fi. Priests of the Aquanet interpret the ebbs and flows of the tides as divine messages, preaching sermons about the importance of a strong signal. But as with any paradise, cracks began to appear in our glowing utopia. The immense pressure of the deep sea, the very environment we had conquered, started to change us in ways we never anticipated. It wasn't just gills and webbed hands anymore. The mutation was accelerating. Some people began to develop large, hauntingly beautiful bioluminescent eyes that could pierce through the darkest trenches. Others found they could navigate by emitting and receiving sound waves, a natural form of sonar. We were becoming less human and more something else. And then, one day, something ancient answered back. From the crushing, absolute darkness of the Mariana Trench, a place we thought we had mapped but truly never understood, something emerged. It was enormous, a creature of light and shadow, its form shifting and impossible to comprehend. It didn't roar, it whispered. It whispered into our sonar, into our minds, in a language that felt older than time itself, a language of clicks, hums, and resonant frequencies. Our best scientists and linguists worked frantically to decode the message. When they finally did, a collective shiver ran through our underwater civilization. The translation was just 2 words: welcome home. A chilling question began to circulate through the glowing cities. Was humanity really evolving? Or were we simply returning? Was this incredible leap forward actually a journey backward to a form our most distant ancestors left behind when they first crawled onto the land? Was this whole grand experiment in civilization on the surface just a temporary detour? As our new cities glow with a vibrant, living light deep beneath the waves, the surface of the earth is silent, a forgotten world, now covered by an uninterrupted, shimmering blue blanket. From space, our planet looks more peaceful than it has in millennia. Maybe land was just our tutorial level, a training ground, and maybe, just maybe, the ocean was always the main game. It makes you think. We always believed evolution was a straight line, always moving forward, always progressing towards something better. But maybe we were wrong. Maybe evolution doesn't just move forward. Maybe sometimes it dives deeper. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the deep. If you enjoyed this glimpse into a possible future, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Synex for more explorations into the unknown. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think life would be like in an underwater world? Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't get swept away by the current.